Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we're painting this lovely village scene. This is actually a village where I spent many summers as a child, so it's a nice memory for me. Composition is probably the most challenging aspects of painting, but also the most interesting. So I want to explain the thought process that went behind this painting so you can understand and apply it to your own landscapes. If you know about the rule of thirds, I'll just remind you, it is a composition type where you divide your sheet into equal 3 parts and then try to arrange your focal area of interest around these intersections. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. I keep the most contrast, the most interest along this grid. And I will show you my value study. Here are some preliminary sketches that I did to try and find the composition. This painting could go wrong very quickly because of this line, the mountain line. If I moved it down just slightly below where it is right now, it would divide the painting into 2 almost equal parts. That's why I really made sure in this painting that the line of the mountain is quite high up, and then the contrast, as you can see, of the whites and the darks in the lower portion of the painting. Okay, so I have already done the first wash. This is just a gradient of cobalt blue, some alizarin at the horizon, and some yellow ochre at the lightest spots where the light hits. So here I'm doing the middle value, which covers most of the painting really. I am trying to make the mountain wash quite varied, so I'm using a bunch of different colors. There's some olive green, some Quinacridone sienna, some burnt sienna, some oxide green, I believe. I am trying to make it varied with both the color and the brush strokes, leaving out some whites, and I'm being careful to have some softness at the bottom where there will be the tops of trees. And I decided, for some reason, I didn't like the cutout effect on the roof of the small house, so I let the water flow in there, but then I'm trying to remove the excess pigment with a damp brush and with a paper towel. Now the paper has dried and I decided to tape the edges. The paper was wet on both sides, I should say that. Once the top has dried, there's lots of water underneath the paper, so I just want to tape it down so the moisture doesn't escape as quickly. And working on the middle value in the foreground on the road, pretty much using the same colors as in the background mountain. I'm pre-wetting the tree on the left so that the wash is quite soft. The only hard edges that I keep here in the painting are the lines of the houses, the fence, along that lower grid where I want the viewer to focus their attention on. Finally, starting with a dark value, These are the shadows and some greenery. You see they already create a sense of volume. Some negative painting on the fence, really trying to make that fence not uniform, but you know, it's an old fence, so it's okay to have some slanted boards, some openings, and the rest of the dark value with the fence, the darker grass, and the road is not really filled with any details. It can just be a very flat wash. Adding some details, some darker shadows. The process of adding details can go on for a long time, so it's important to stop yourself at some point, but you also want to make sure you have enough details, enough texture to make the painting look interesting. So as we are nearing the end of this painting, I wanted to ask you to let me know down in the comments at what level of learning watercolor you think you are. I thought if most of my viewers are beginner, maybe I should do some easier tutorials as well, so I would be grateful if you let me know. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and until next time,